Imagine surviving a brutal war, watching your friends fall around you, and finally coming home believing that the nightmare is over. But years later, a mysterious man appears and tells you something impossible. The war was never your real battle. Your real battle is only just beginning. The movie opens in Iraq, where Gabriel and his fellow soldiers are caught in the middle of a brutal battle. Gunfire erupts everywhere as the soldiers try to survive the chaos around them. Then in the middle of the fighting, Gabriel is hit. The injury is fatal, but just as everything fades into darkness, Gabriel suddenly wakes up. He is no longer on the battlefield, he is at home. And from the very beginning, Gabriel's life feels strange. He is alive, but the horrors of war still follow him. The memories, the violence, and everything he witnessed have left him questioning whether God even exists. Then one night, Gabriel wakes up and hears a voice telling him that his time has come. When he goes to investigate, he finds a mysterious man sitting in his kitchen as if he owns the place. His name is Balthazar, and Balthazar knows exactly who Gabriel is. He tells Gabriel that the world is facing a threat far greater than any war he fought in Iraq. A fallen archangel named Michael is preparing to raise an army of the dead and unleash it upon the world. Gabriel doesn't believe him. As far as he's concerned, he's already been through enough. But Balthazar reminds him of something important. Gabriel may have lost his faith during the war. But he was chosen for a reason. And now, whether he wants it or not, he has become part of a much bigger battle. While Gabriel is being recruited, another dangerous man is preparing for war. His name is Marcus Abel. Marcus is a brutal fighter, and when he enters an underground fight club, he quickly proves exactly how dangerous he is. He defeats his opponent with ease. But then a mysterious stranger approaches him with an even more dangerous offer. A fight. The reward is gold. The price, his soul. Marcus accepts, and before long he is pulled into Michael's plan. Now both sides are preparing their own armies. Gabriel knows he cannot fight this war alone, so he begins searching for the men he once served with in Iraq. These are the people who already know how to fight beside him, people who have seen the worst of war and still survived. But Gabriel soon discovers that this mission is nothing like their old missions. This time, the enemy isn't human. As Gabriel brings his old team back together, Michael is also building his own force. Marcus begins recruiting dangerous fighters, including Roman, a ruthless killer known as the Picasso Killer, and slowly, the battle lines begin to form. Gabriel's group eventually discovers that their best chance of stopping Michael may be a legendary group known as the Warriors of Peace. These warriors have experience fighting demons and supernatural forces, but when Gabriel and his team find them, they are disappointed. The Warriors of Peace don't want to get involved. They have their own reasons for staying out of the coming war, and Gabriel suddenly realizes just how hopeless their situation really is, because Michael isn't waiting, his army is growing. And if they fail to stop him, the earth will become nothing more than a hunting ground for the dead. With nowhere else to turn, Gabriel's team meets Deborah, a weapons expert who specializes in creating weapons capable of killing demons. Deborah's arsenal is unlike anything Gabriel has ever seen. These aren't ordinary guns and knives. Every weapon has been designed for one purpose: to kill something that ordinary humans were never meant to fight. For the first time, Gabriel and his team begin to understand that Balthazar was telling the truth. Demons are real, angels are real, and the war they thought was impossible is already happening. Eventually, the group receives information that leads them toward a dangerous forest. Something unnatural is hiding there. As they move deeper into the area, the atmosphere changes. The silence becomes disturbing, and then the demons finally appear. Now there is no more time for doubt. The creatures attack, forcing Gabriel and his team into a desperate fight for survival. For Gabriel, this is the moment everything changes. During the war in Iraq, he fought enemies he could understand, men with weapons, soldiers following orders. But now he is facing creatures that should not even exist, and no matter how much he wants to deny it, this is his new reality. As the group continues its mission, they begin suffering losses. The battle becomes more personal, and Gabriel starts questioning why Balthazar chose him. Why would someone like him be responsible for saving the world? He is not a saint. He lost his faith. He has made mistakes, and worst of all, he still carries the pain of what happened in Iraq. But Balthazar finally reveals the truth. Gabriel's journey didn't begin when he met him. It began on the battlefield. Gabriel had always believed that the war took everything away from him. But Balthazar explains that even when Gabriel lost his faith, God never gave up on him. Gabriel was not chosen because he was perfect. He was chosen because, despite everything he had been through, there was still something inside him worth fighting for, a warrior of peace. Gabriel finally understands why his old team followed him. It wasn't because they fully understood angels or demons. It was because they trusted him, and that gives Gabriel the strength to continue. By this point, Michael's army is ready. The final battle can no longer be avoided. Gabriel and the surviving warriors finally come face to face with Michael and his demonic forces. The battle erupts. Demons attack from every direction. Gabriel's allies fight desperately to hold them back. Weapons designed by Deborah are finally put to the test as the warriors face creatures that refuse to die easily. But Michael is still confident. He looks at Gabriel and gives him one final choice. Join him or perish with the rest of humanity. Gabriel refuses. For the first time since the beginning of the story, he fully accepts his role. This is no longer a mission he was forced into. This is his choice, and he chooses to fight. The battle between Gabriel and Michael becomes increasingly brutal. At one point, Gabriel loses his hand, but even that isn't enough to stop him. Michael mocks him, believing a wounded man can no longer defeat an archangel. But Gabriel answers with the kind of determination that brought his entire team into this battle. If Michael thinks one hand is enough to stop him, then Michael has seriously underestimated him. Gabriel continues fighting. The rest of the warriors keep the demonic army occupied as everything begins falling apart around them. Finally, Gabriel manages to turn the battle around. Michael is defeated, or at least. That's what it looks like, because Michael refuses to accept defeat. Even after losing, he insists that the war isn't over. He still believes he can return. He still believes he can destroy them all. But then something happens that changes everything. Balthazar appears, and he isn't alone. Lucifer arrives. Suddenly, Michael is no longer facing Gabriel. He is facing someone even he cannot intimidate. Michael tries to remain defiant, but it is clear that his rebellion has failed. He had his chance, and he failed. For the moment, the threat is over. The surviving warriors begin talking about what comes next. Some want to go home. Others have nothing left to return to. The team has become their family. Gabriel stands among them, badly wounded but finally at peace. Then someone offers to heal his hand, and Gabriel suddenly asks a question. A question that changes the meaning of everything we have just watched. He looks at Balthazar and says, "I'm dead, aren't I?" And Balthazar doesn't deny it. He tells Gabriel that he has always known. Gabriel was never simply a soldier who survived Iraq and came home. That moment when he was fatally wounded at the beginning, he never truly survived it. Everything that followed was part of the journey he had been refusing to understand. Gabriel finally accepts the truth. He is dead, and now he is ready. But the movie doesn't end with Gabriel simply walking away into peace. Instead, it returns to the living world. A little girl named Jasmine receives an unexpected visitor. She is told that her neighbor, Gabriel, left something for her, a gift. The girl opens it and discovers a beautiful tea set. She is excited. She loves tea parties. And then the person delivering the gift sits down with her. For a brief moment, everything feels normal. But when you think back to Gabriel's final words, the scene takes on a completely different meaning. Gabriel may be gone, but his final promise was kept. And just like that, the movie ends.